Let's hear it one more time for your Cincinnati Reds, franchise 4, and all the players honored here tonight. And we thank the millions of fans across the country and around the globe for helping to select each team's franchise 4.
What a moment here in Cincinnati for Johnny Bench. And for Barry Larkin.
There are games.
And for Joe Morgan. And of course, Pete Rose, as they salute him here at Great American Ballpark. The greatest living legends across MLB coming up. And now let's meet the American League manager in the starting lineup. The manager from the 2014 American League champion Kansas City Royals, Ned Yost. Leading off and playing center field from the Los Angeles Angels, Mike Trout. Batting second from the Toronto Blue Jays, third baseman Josh Donaldson. Batting third, the first baseman from the Los Angeles Angels, Albert Pujols. Batting fourth, the designated hitter from the Seattle Mariners, Nelson Cruz. Batting fifth and playing right field from the Kansas City Royals, Lorenzo Cain. Batting sixth and playing left field from the Baltimore Orioles, Adam Jones. Batting seventh, the catcher from the Kansas City Royals, out in the bullpen, Salvador Perez. Batting eighth and playing second base from the Houston Astros, Jose Altuve. Batting ninth, the shortstop from the Kansas City Royals, Alcides Escobar. And the starting pitcher warming up in the bullpen from the Houston Astros, Dallas Keuchel. And now let's meet the National League manager and starting lineup. The manager from the 2014 World Series champion San Francisco Giants, Bruce Bochy. Leading off, the center fielder from the Pittsburgh Pirates, Andrew McCutchen. Batting second and playing third base in the Home Run Derby champion and from your Cincinnati Reds, Todd Frazier. Batting third, playing right field for the Washington Nationals, Bryce Harper. Batting cleanup and playing first base from the Arizona Diamondbacks, Paul Goldschmidt. Batting fifth, the catcher from the San Francisco Giants, Buster Posey. Batting sixth, the designated hitter from the Chicago Cubs, Anthony Rizzo. Batting seventh, the shortstop from the St. Louis Cardinals, Johnny Peralta. Batting eighth and playing left field from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Jock Peterson. Batting ninth and playing second base from the Colorado Rockies, DJ LeMahieu. And the starting pitcher warming up in the bullpen from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Zach Greinke. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2015 American League and National League All-Stars. Cincinnati, let's really hear you now. This outfielder slugged his way to the top of numerous all-time hitting records in his momentous 715th home run, provided an entire generation of fans with a memory they will never forget. His 25 All-Star Game selections are the most in baseball history. He's remained a true ambassador of the game long after his storied career came to an end. Please welcome the great Hank Aaron. Our next honoree provided the blueprint for the modern-day catcher while leading one of the greatest teams in history to consecutive World Series championships. He began his career as the youngest player ever to win the National League MVP and remained a dominant presence at the plate and behind it throughout his career. Once again, welcome to the center of the diamond, Johnny Bench. Although he last appeared on the mound nearly 50 years ago, this pitcher's brilliance on the mound remains unmatched even to this day. The left-hander possessed arguably the greatest curveball in baseball history, using it to toss 4 no-hitters in his career and win the pitcher's Triple Crown during 3 different seasons. Please welcome Sandy Koufax. Our final honoree is regarded by many as the finest all-around player the game has ever seen. His amazing catches have played on highlight reels for decades and earned him a record 12 Gold Glove awards, while his speed and power struck fear in opponents, whether he was at the plate or on the base paths. Please welcome Willie Mays. All right, well, it's time for the ceremonial first pitch, and we obviously already have a pitcher and a catcher out there. So, Sandy, it's your honor. Johnny, you have a glove. You're just going barehanded. Throw him a curveball, Koufax. Let's see it. There's a glove. Koufax to bench. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Johnny. And on behalf of Major League Baseball, thank you to the millions of fans across the country for helping to select baseball's greatest living players. Fans, let's hear it one more time for these four icons of the game. Bench, Aaron, Koufax, and Mays. We'll take one of our final breaks before we set up this game and see the first pitch and play this 86th MLB All-Star game. It's already been fun in Cincinnati. John Mozeliak got a lot of grief for signing him to that deal, and all Peralta's done is deliver. Here's one into right, shallow right, and this game's tied. Right now, Johnny Peralta is in the MVP conversation in the National League with stuff like that.
He's been incredible for the Cardinals, and he's hitting in the middle of that order, and he's coming up with big hits. And was that a line drive? No, but he's facing a guy that everybody's been not able to put the ball in play on. This hung a long time. I thought Lorenzo Cain might come get it, but you're absolutely right, Joe. I mean, he has put the Cardinals in a position to be at the top of the heap like they've been playing because of his offensive ability.
And one of the few balls Dallas Keuchel got up in action on that from David Price.
Yeah, the changeup got him out in front with the swing. You got to honor 95 when a guy's coming at you, and right there, that release looks like a fastball, and pulled a string on it.
Here's Goldschmidt. Strike one.
This is the at-bat I want to see. These two match up.
Goldschmidt combines power and speed. He's got 21 home runs. He has stolen 16 bases. As I said, big guy, 6'3". Kershaw is getting ready to come in. 2 years ago, Goldschmidt finished second in the NL MVP award to McCutchen. Two balls and a strike.
He's filling it, Joe. He's filling it. Goldschmidt is filling it. Right here, 2-1 pitch. Gonna get challenged with the heater. He's filling it.
Step out there, home run.
Yeah, right center. Gave him the pitch.
2-2.
I'd like to have a microphone in the helmet and be like, come on, man, this is it. I've got my neck out there for you.
Okay.
Too late.
Here comes a 2-2 pitch from Price. Struck him out on a pitch down and away. Back-to-back strikeouts. Will change the pace from David Price. You say winner, all he does is win. He attended Lee County High School in Georgia, where he was a terrific pitcher. You look at some of the numbers from his college years at Florida State. Two-time Cape Cod League champion in 06 and 07. Got called up to the Giants in September of 09, and that's what he's done since. Batting champ, Rookie of the Year, an MVP, and a three-time world champion.
So impressive, and you know, talking to him, a gentle giant, Buster. Played shortstop in college for a little bit, then they moved him around. Special.
That's into right, and will carry out to Kane. A 1-2-3 inning for David Price, and this game zips along into the 5th inning with those three due up for the AL. We're tied at 1.
Now tame it down. Joe Madden let him be himself, and I think because of that, he developed into an all-star pitcher.
Ball one to Johnny Peralta, who has the only National League RBI tonight. That's ball two. The best seats in every ballpark for every game. Visit MLB.
I'll say, sign up for that.
Here comes a 2-0 pitch from Archer. Peralta. Ball three.
And what you have to like about Chris Archer, too, very involved in the community. His Archway Foundation sponsors youth teams free to play.
A 4-pitch walk to Peralta.
And if you're chosen for the team, you have to do required reading and community service projects.
Do a slider too, okay?
Not that he's really needed to, but you're right, just showing it off. Here comes the 0-2. Wow. Hi, I'm Jacob deGrom, and I have the chance with my stuff. That's strike 2, and Melanson could strike out the side, but with a pop in the middle of it from Dozier. Kipnis in this number 8 spot was 0 for 1. Altuve was 0 for 2, but it's Dozier who goes deep to center. First All-Star game moment for him, and that is a foul ball.
Gotta get a new bat with that, right?
Now, that Dozier is power-packed, isn't he? That ball had some carry on it on one of those Melanson cutters.
Well, and he's hitting in one of the toughest ballparks in the big leagues, too.
Look at the use of the legs, the backside driving through the baseball.
First Minnesota second baseman to make it since Chuck Knobloch in '97. Placed Jose Batista, who's out with a bad shoulder. And as Harold touched on, the most extra base hits in the American League since the 1st of May. And the most in franchise history pre-All-Star break. That's a good history.
I mean, it's really impressive.
Iglesias chops one to third. Backing up is Arenado. He's a magician over there, and he gets Iglesias by half a step. Dozier, the 16th.